Did you know that every single star sign has a corresponding archangel? I wrote a book back in the day called Angel Astrology 101, and this week on the podcast, I'm going to help you to discover which archangels are associated with your birth chart based on your time, date, and place of birth. Welcome to the Mainly Moonology podcast. I'm your host, Yasmin, an award-winning astrologer and the Sunday Times best-selling author of books including Moonology and creator of the Moonology Oracle cards. My intention for this podcast is to help you understand how you can create your dream life using mainly Moonology, the moon, as your guide. So welcome to this week's podcast. It's Yasmin here, and today I'm going to talk to you about something I hope is going to interest a lot of you, those of you who like to work with angels. It's all about how astrology and moonology work with the archangels. So just as everyone has an astrological birth chart, so do we all have an assigned guardian angel. These are personal angels who are with us prior to birth and throughout all our life, and also with us in heaven after we go to the other side. Guardian angels are not departed relatives. They're actually egoless celestial beings who are enacting God's will of peace through everyone. So they're basically carrying out the will of the divine for us to live in peace and harmony and contentment. Your guardian angels provide you with continuous love, support, and guidance. Can you feel them around you? They also do their best to protect you, provided that you do your best to notice and follow their guidance in the form of thoughts which come to you with a warning or gut feelings or signs that you're sent. In addition to guardian angels, the archangels also provide protection and guidance. Archangels are large, powerful angels who oversee the guardian angels. Each archangel has a speciality. For example, Archangel Michael offers protection and courage. Raphael administers healing. Gabriel provides nurturing and messages. Uriel shines light, and so on. All of heaven respects the free will of humans. So archangels and angels will never push their guidance on us. Rather, they wait until we pray for help to God or Goddess or the divine or source or the universe. They wait until we ask for assistance. Only then are archangels and angels allowed to intervene. So let's just take a moment now. Bring to mind your most pressing problem, okay? Your most pressing problem. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Open your palms to the sky. Raise your head a little bit to the heavens. And just repeat after me, silently or out loud. My beautiful guardian angel and all the archangels, thank you for supporting me throughout my life. And thank you for intervening now to help me sort out my biggest problems. Thank you, angels. Fortunately, it doesn't matter how you ask for heavenly help. So whether you do a prayer like we just did, whether we do affirmations, whether you send out a fervent plea, a letter to the angels, or visualization, All that matters is that you ask for help. Archangels are larger and more powerful than guardian angels. Many people are familiar with the iconic four angels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. In addition, there are actually hundreds of other famous and not so famous archangels who are both trustworthy and benevolent messengers of the divine. In this podcast, I'm going to be telling you about 12 sacred archangels that you are connected with through your astrology chart. Each archangel's speciality corresponds with the traits associated with each astrological sign. That doesn't mean that these archangels only work with this particular astrological sign, though. Archangels are unlimited beings who work with everyone who calls upon them. Since the archangels have specific roles and traits, they are paired as a match with each astrological sign. So in this podcast today, I'm going to give you some information about how to gain more understanding about yourself and more overall life satisfaction by connecting with the archangels who are specific to your astrological chart. If you know your astrology chart and you know which sign rules which house, then just listen to all the information in here, because you'll know, for example, if you know that Scorpio rules your 7th house, then listen to the information for Scorpio and the Archangel Jeremiel, for example, with your love life in mind. Or if you know that Azrael rules your 10th house of career, then listen to that with your career in mind. But if you don't know your astrology chart, there are a couple of things to say. The first is you can cast your chart for free and find out this information I've just mentioned at www.moonmessages.com/free chart. Free chart is one word. Or if you'd like to keep it simple, just listen out for the sign that rules your star sign, also known as your sun sign. Astrologers call it your sun sign. You might call it your star sign. Your rising sign, if you know it, and your moon sign, if you know it. They're the big three, your star sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. And if you don't know your rising sign and your moon sign, I strongly recommend you find out moonmessages.com/free chart. Or otherwise, just listen to your sun sign as you start to work with astrology and the archangels. Okay, so who is your angel? Before we get into it, I want to tell you about a workshop I'm running on June 21, which is all about working with the moon and your angels. I can only skim the surface here today, so if you want to go deeper, sign up for the workshop, which, by the way, is free if you're a member of my Sun, Moon and Stars membership. See the show notes for more info, and I hope to see you at the Moon Angels Workshop. Visit moonmessages.com/Moon Angels Workshop to join us. When it comes to Aries in your chart, the archangel associated with Aries is Archangel Ariel, also known as the angelic ambassador of divine magic and miraculous manifestation. Quite a title. Ariel reminds you that anything is possible if you approach life with the innocence of a child, which obviously goes really well with the feeling of Aries, which is the child of the zodiac. So, Taurus. When it comes to Taurus, the angel is Archangel Chamuel. Okay? Archangel Chamuel reminds us that everything we seek is already inside us. No matter what your sign, if you're having trouble in a relationship or a friendship, Chamuel is a great archangel to turn to for help. And this matches with Taurus because Taurus is obviously ruled by the planet of love and relationships, Venus. Okay, for Gemini, the archangel is Zadkiel. Zadkiel is about forgiveness that comes from the heart. Gemini is associated with the intellect, the mind, and is a very talkative conversational sign. But Zadkiel can help you shift your focus from your head to your heart and help you to shift your focus from negative thinking to positive thinking. So speak to Archangel Zadkiel if you have issues to do with the way you're thinking, but also anywhere in your chart you find Gemini. The sign for Cancer or Moonchild, as I like to call it, is Archangel Gabriel. The Archangel Gabriel and Moonchild or Cancer is a very warm and comforting combination. If you have any Cancerian friends, hopefully you know how nurturing they are. Archangel Gabriel will help you find the answers to all your questions about how best to look out for others, and also governs family matters and parenting, which is obviously a very Cancerian thing. When it comes to Leo, the archangel is Archangel Azrael. Archangel Azrael has a rainbow-colored aura that beautifully complements the flamboyant and shiny sign of Leo, which is guided by the sun. As the wizard and the metaphysician of the archangels, Raziel has the power to heal. Virgo goes with Archangel Metatron, who uses an energy tool that is shaped from all the platonic solids called the Merkaba, also known as Metatron's cube. And Metatron uses this for healing and clearing away lower energies. And for this reason, Metatron works perfectly in tandem with Virgo, the sign associated so strongly with healing, conventional or alternative, and service to others. Now we come to Libra, who is paired with the beautiful Archangel Jophiel, also known as the Angel of Beauty. So she is, of course, the perfect match for Libra, the sign guided by Venus, which is the planet of love and beauty. So wherever you have Libra in your chart is where you can appreciate beauty, where you can hold beautiful thoughts, and where you can beautify your life. Jophiel helps us restore balance in our thoughts and in our living and working environments. Scorpio goes with, as I mentioned before, Archangel Jeremiel. Archangel Jeremiel, his specialities complement those on the Scorpio path because Jeremiel is one of the 7 core archangels. His main role is to help newly crossed over souls review their lives. Scorpios and Jeremiel plunge fearlessly into areas that the average person doesn't want to even acknowledge. They are truly fearless. Sagittarius is paired with Archangel Raguel. For Sagittarius, life is a game, and for Archangel Raguel, life is a party because Raguel is the most sociable of all the archangels. His name actually means friend of God, and his focus is on peace and harmony with everyone in the world. Capricorn goes with Archangel Azrael and Archangel Michael. Yes, wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, you have 2 angels. Capricorns are often involved with healing a lot of karma. So wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, and we all have it somewhere, there is karma to be healed. And Archangel Azrael can help us with that. Okay? And can also help us with anywhere we have grief in our lives. Archangel Michael, who is the co-ruler of Capricorn, is of course one of the main archangels, arguably the lead archangel, who with his mighty sword can help us to cut through anything we need to release from our lives. So call on him for that, or call on him for any matters to do with anything where Capricorn is in your chart. Second to last, Aquarius, is Archangel Uriel. Aquarians are famous for being brilliant thinkers and actually inventors, possibly even the inventors of astrology. All that time they spend in their heads often leads to inspired ideas and inventions. And that's why the energies of Uriel, who's like the crazy inventor angel or archangel of the zodiac, and Aquarius go so well together. Last but definitely not least, Pisces is matched with Archangel Sandalphon. Pisces is the sign of the spiritual seeker, and Sandalphon is a master at helping people find inner peace. What's also interesting is that Pisces is the sign of music, and Sandalphon is said to often communicate with people through music. These two go hand in hand. So, what are you meant to do with this information? Well, for a start, now that you hopefully know either the angel that guides your star sign or the angel that guides your star sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, or the angel that guides every single house in your chart, now get to know the angels and start to see, oh, I've got an issue with money and this angel rules my money zone, so I'm going to talk to this angel, or this angel rules my friendship zone, so I can turn to this angel to help me with this friendship issue, or whatever is the case. Discovering the angels in your birth chart is one of the most wonderful ways you can find to do two things. Number one, to get to know the angels that are guiding you in this lifetime. And number two, to understand yourself and your own astrology chart better. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for listening. Do make sure to do your chart, moonmessages.com/free chart if you don't know it yet, so you can start to work with the angels. Have a beautiful week, and I'll speak to you next week. Well, thank you for listening. Before I say farewell, I want to remind you that I'm running a Moon Angels workshop on June 21. I could only skim the surface here today, so if you want to go deeper, sign up for the Moon Angels workshop, which, by the way, is free if you're a member of my Sun, Moon and Stars membership. Please have a look at the show notes for more information, and I hope to see you at the Moon Angels workshop. Or you can just visit moonmessages.com/Moon Angels Workshop to join us.